Seventh grade, welcome to Thursday, April 9th. This is your second and last assignment of today. Let's go ahead and get into the background. Okay, so today's assignment is going to be a little bit of a tricky one. You are going to be learning about different types of energy, and also we're going to be learning about a new tool that we will be using a lot in McGrawHill. So, right now I'm at the assignment on page 12 and 13. Yesterday, we talked about the resources that are made to make certain objects. Today, we are talking about another natural resource that we use for pretty much all of our daily energy. Now, there are lots of different types of energies. Some scientists say that there are 10. Some even say that there are 12. But we are going to focus on 5 different types of energy today. I have a table that tells you the 5 different types of energy, how you can tell those types of energy are being used, and they give examples of activities that use those different types of energy. So over here, this is our little table that we have here down below. Right now we have type of energy, we have evidence, and then some activities. So type of energy is the name for the energy. The evidence is what activity there is or how you can tell that it's there. And then some activities are different things that we do in order to make that energy show up. First one that we'll be talking about is kinetic energy, and that is whenever any kind of object is moving. If an object is moving, it has kinetic energy. Running, you are moving, kinetic energy. A car, moving, kinetic energy. Walking is moving, that's kinetic energy. You could do the same thing with the rest of the table. Name of the energy, how you can tell it's there, and some activities. Now, we have electrical energy. That's whenever energy is being used to create electricity. Anything in the kitchen, we've got turning on the lights, your phone needs electricity, your computer needs electricity. That anytime you see electricity, that is electrical energy. Now we go into the third one called thermal energy. Whenever an object is warm, you know that there is thermal energy present. So when we're talking about heating things up, like a microwave, an oven, a heater, that all gives off thermal energy. These things, they take electricity. You need electricity in order to power them, you might be wondering. Well, yes, some objects like these can have multiple different types. For example, a microwave, it gives off heat, so you know there's thermal energy, but you also have to plug it into the wall, so you'll know it also has electrical energy. Now there's light energy. Anytime you see light, that's light energy. The sun, screens lighting up like a phone or a computer, microwave having lights in it. All those things, they can have multiple different types of energy. And then the last one is chemical energy that we're talking about today. Again, there are 10 of them, but we're just going to talk about this last one. Chemical energy. Whenever there is a chemical reaction, it required chemical energy to happen. Here's some common ones. Eating food and turning it into your own fuel. That is chemical energy. When your food starts to turn brown after you're cooking it or turn black after you're cooking it, that is chemical energy. Lastly, if you are burning objects, if something burns, that is chemical energy. These are 5 different types of energy. So now that we got ourselves a nice little background of the different types of energies, now we are going to move on to the instructions in today's assignment. Instructions. What you're going to do below, you are going to continue into the assignment. You're going to go read pages 1 and 2. Then you're going to move on to page 3. The next thing that pops up is a tool that we haven't really used before. What you're going to do underneath here, I'm just going to skip to this one right here. I'm going to skip to number 8 just to kind of tell you what we are doing in this assignment. You're going to type out a list of things that you do every single day. Then you are going to say what type of energy they have. And then you are going to talk about how much time you spend doing that activity. So one more time. You're going to list out 10 things that you do in a day. Then you are going to say what type of energy that they have. And then you are also going to show how much time you spent with them. Let's go on into the assignment. I'm going to click here and let's read this first little introduction. How do humans depend on energy resources? In the United States today, the energy used for most daily activities is easily available at the flip of a switch or the push of a button. How do you use energy in your daily activities? Let's go on to the next part. We'll read the procedure. Design a 3-column data chart. Columns are when you have rows going up and down. And you'll see it in a second. In the data and observations section on the next page, title the columns activity, type of energy being used, and amount of time. See, I wasn't lying to you. Record every instance that you use energy in a 24-hour period. You can just leave it to 5 or 10. It doesn't really matter. Number 3, total your usage of different forms of energy and record them in the table. So let's go on to the next one. So right now you are given something that looks like this. There's this green button over here. You're going to click the green button and you're going to scroll down and you're going to click where it says text. You click on that and now you clicked on it, and what you have to do is you also have to again click in this big white space. Anywhere is fine. I'm going to click over here to the top and to the left. And so in here, now you can start typing in this box. So let's go ahead and give an example. In this first box, we want to talk about different types of activities you do in a day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click BIU to bold it, italics it, and I'm going to go ahead and put activities, just like they told me to. Underneath that, you press B, I, and U again, or what you can do is you can press Control B, Control U, and Control I to switch those on and off. Then underneath that, let's talk about an activity that I'll do every day. I use my computer every day. So I'll say use computer. And then I'll do a second one just as another example. And another one I use is, let's do something a little bit different. Go eat every day. Okay, so right there, I'm going to click enter and I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. So what I did was I moved my mouse down over on the outside of the box. I clicked and then that stuff went away. Now I'm going to click OK. And there we go. All that text right there stays in that box. And if I want to go back and change it, I'm on the select one. So if I click and drag this around, that's what's going to happen. If I double click it, nothing's going to happen. However, if I click text and then I click on that box again, then I can change it. Click OK. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add our second box. They wanted the activities. Then they also next wanted the type of energy being used. So now I'm going to click on my text box again. Let's go next to this one. I'm going to click there. I'm going to scroll up a little bit so it's easier to see. Let's see, I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to start typing Control B for bold, U for underline, I for sideways italics. And I'm going to say type of energy being used. Couldn't really see that. I'm going to click OK down here. I'm just going to drag this down to make it easier to see. I'm going to click text again to edit. And now we can see it a little bit better. Number 1. So I want to be talking about the types of energy. For number 1 here, I want to talk about the types of energy that we use with a computer. So if you think about a computer, it obviously needs electricity, so we would say electrical energy. Also, have you ever had a computer on for a really long time and it started to get warm? That's being warm, which means there is also thermal energy. Now, another thing that you can change on the computer is how bright it is, right? The computer is giving off light. If I turn off the lights right now, the computer is still shining on my face. There is light coming from the screen. That is light energy. Some people might say, oh, Mr. Adams, you know, there's a fan going in the computer and it's moving around. Oh, hey, you know what? That fan moving, that's kinetic energy. We have an object that's pretty much using all the different types of energy just to go ahead and get itself working. I've finished that. I'll click, oh, you know what? Let's move on to number 2 as well. I'll click enter and I'll click number 2. Let's talk about eating food. Ooh, okay, type of energy being used. Good. Now, Let's take a look. Our second activity is eating food. Let's give an example of the type of energy used to eat food. When eating food, I have to move my mouth. So if you are moving anything, that is kinetic energy. And then, right now, because you were eating food, your body is going to use that for fuel. If you look back at the table we saw earlier, we know that when you eat food, that is chemical energy. And we'll leave it right there. Click OK. Now remember, you have to make one more of these boxes. Next one. I'm going to click text again. I'm going to click a white spot on the page. And then for this one, I'll say amount of time. Remember, Control B, Control I, Control U. That will make it so it goes bold, slanted, and underlined. And then I'll just press Control B, Control I, Control U again. Number one, using a computer. How much time a day do I do that? Ooh, I'm going to say 10 hours a day. Yikes. Now, let's go on to number two. How often do you do that a day? Well, I do it about 3 times a day. Each time it's probably about half an hour. So I will say an hour in total. I spend an hour and a half eating each day. Or I could say 1.5 hours. I'm going to click on this and move it in a place that's a little bit more convenient. And boom. I want you to do 5 to 10 of these. 5 to 10 activity, type of energy being used, and the amount of time. Okay, I know this might seem really frustrating and daunting because of you have to use this interface that's really wacky. You have to talk about a bunch of different energies you might not exactly know, but try your best, and that's all I can ask. After that, you'll go ahead and click onto the next page and you will answer the questions over on this page. How many times did you use each type of energy? Well, if we take a look back, I can say, oh, you know what? I used kinetic energy twice. I used electric energy once. I used thermal energy once. And I used chemical energy once. Only thing I used twice so far is kinetic energy. That is what you are going to write down in here. And here you could say, I used kinetic energy twice. Electrical energy once, and so on and so forth until you have all 5 of the types of energies that we had. After that, you'll go down here, click submit assignment, and then you're done for the day. I know it's a tricky assignment. I know it's a bit of a long one, but the assignments are going to start getting shorter and shorter from here on out, and we're going to be doing things that are a little bit more hands-on. I hope you do well on this assignment. Let me know if you have any questions. You can dojo me. You can also send me an email. People have been leaving comments on Google Classroom. I like the involvement that you're giving. Okay? Have a great rest of your day and good luck.